Tell people, hey, I buy and sell stuff, clean outs when people move. There's all different types of ways to find toys. And the thing that I am attracted to with toys, and it's the same reason why I started selling clothing on eBay, why I love to sell books, is because people just think it's trash. Like, they look at this stuff, and I don't mean in a sense of like the value of like it's fun and entertaining, but they don't think that it like has resale value.
Exactly, yeah.
Right?
Which I didn't either.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Steve here, Rake and Profit over at rakeandprofit.com. Coming back to you with another toy video with the one and only toy master. Vinny is back, and today we're going to be talking about battery-operated toys that sell on eBay. So a little bit about Vinny, if you don't know, we've been best friends for, 10 plus years. We were running around like crazy kids when we were 16, 17 years old, and now, we run reselling businesses. So, Vinny, how's everything been going in your toy business?
I'm good. It's been a little slow in January, February, but changed some things up. It's going to pick up.
Yeah. And we have conversations all the time, whether you're selling on eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, there's always peaks and valleys, ups and downs. And with today's economy and all the craziness going on, you can expect there to be some dry spells or whatever. But things go up and down. But yeah, Vinny's been selling toys for how many years now?
5 years.
5 years now. And, we go to places like thrift stores, garage sales,
tag sales, sometimes I look
local
at auctions, locally online, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. I mean, I kind of dabble and search a little bit everywhere. I can find stuff.
There's tons of places, and there's always
your neighbor's kid is throwing friends. I'll tell a little story. 6 years ago, I moved out of my house to another house, and I had a room full of toys from when me and my brother were kids, Power Rangers, Lego, bins of Legos. This was before I started reselling. I walked out of the house and left that stuff. I'm like, that stuff's not invaluable. I'm leaving that stuff. And I took all to like microwaves and dumb stuff, and like I just left like thousands of dollars just sitting in my basement.
And you just don't know, and that's why I'm so grateful. I was just talking to my mom the other day. We're so grateful to just have learned about reselling. I mean, we do a lot of Amazon and books and stuff. But imagine, like, if we never learned about reselling, we'd be living our life, working jobs, miserable. I mean, I know you still work a job and whatnot, but imagine if we didn't know about this, like how much harder life would be, how much less fun it would be. Like, this is exciting. It's a treasure hunt. So let's talk about what we have on this table. Let's get into things right now. And let's cover it and kind of give some context to how we got it and what it's going to sell for.
Well, we got some battery-operated stuff that I love to pick up if I see them. Be on the lookout, Bolo, for any of these things. This is a Tommy big loader set here, right here. You can see it's a big loader set. And it's a construction toy. I think it was 1994, the early 90s. This Tommy, whatever you want to call it, came out with. And this is good because it's in the box. It's very near complete. And
what'd you pay for it? I know because I see the sticker right here. Don't look.
$3.99.
Yes.
30% off. $3.99. So I got it for $2.80.
That's awesome.
This sells for about 20 plus shipping, 15 plus shipping. If it's complete, you could probably get a little more. There's a motorized car that goes in here that I've talked about in other videos, and maybe you can throw a screenshot up there of a Tommy motorized. That's important. Even if you find one of these in this box and the rest is not complete, pick that up because that little motorized thing goes for about $30. And that's the Tommy big loader.
Cool. So that does include shipping on top of it. So that 20, you'll probably be able to make what, 14, 15 bucks profit or so?
Yeah.
Yeah, give or take. Cool.
Yeah, it's nothing huge, but if you see it, just grab it. I have a box that just I throw this right in. It's easy for me to list. I know it already.
And a lot of people think it's so funny. For the folks who are watching now, I know we have a lot of seasoned veterans who resell, but the average person who's never resold before, they don't understand why you would sell something that only makes 10 or 15 profit. And a lot of times it's the little tiny things, like the little, as a baseball analogy, the singles, the doubles. that really build up your sales at the end of the month. Like, yeah, you're going to have home runs that make $50, $60 profit, but none of these are real home runs.
I will say something right now that's very important. It's like we all want the home runs. We all want this 50, 60, 70, $100 profit items. That's what we all want. That's what we live for. But the reality of the matter is you walk into any Walmart or any store that's successful, they have their big guys, their big items, they have their medium items, and they have even the checkout counter smalls. So you have to kind of treat your eBay store that way, because you're going to get discouraged if you have really expensive items that just sit up there.
And especially nowadays with all the, the Rona, all the craziness going on right now, people are probably gravitating more towards lower dollar stuff. The higher stuff might take a little longer to sell.
Exactly my point. So if you are getting started and you're like, this is only going to make me 10, 20 bucks. However, on the flip side, it could be a fast sale, which can get you feedback, which can get you better in algorithms, which can help your business. So to make 10 bucks, it doesn't take me an hour. It doesn't take me a half hour. This will probably, from start to finish, will take me about 15 minutes. To list,
that's 40 bucks
ship,
an hour.
Get it out, that's 40 bucks an hour. So it's not that bad if once you get the process down, you get a little quicker with it. Like, these are the items, these are bread and butter for me, because I find my most sales come between the $20 and $40 range. Like,
that's a good tip.
The fastest sale, If you get like $80 and $100 items, if they're not super rare, sometimes they'll sit for a couple months, you know? The lower stuff, you're not making as much, but they're the quickest ones that go.
The big things pop, and that, that's your vacation money and that's your building money. But this is like paying your bills and bread and butter.
I mean,
it's bread and butter, man.
You got to have the smalls, you got to have the mediums, you got to have the bigs. I mean, I don't think there's any store, eBay store out there, reseller, that has just all high-end items. And that's it. That's all they sell. I mean, there's probably a few rare occasions. This is one of my favorite things to pick up.
This looked odd. I don't even know what it was.
Nobody sees these. Everybody leaves these things.
Capsella 200 Science Construction Toy System.
So these are from the 70s, and they made them all the way up to the 90s, I think they still made them. But they don't make them anymore. I don't believe they make them anymore. And it's called Capsella, and that's basically the system and the company's name. So what it basically is a science construction toy system. So you take these little plastic pieces.
For 3 easy payments of $39.99, you can get.
So you take these little plastic pieces, you put them together, you put some wires in them, they're all electronic, there's a motor, and it runs, it goes. It's kind of like a Connect set or like a Lego with a motor kind of thing. But it's a little bit different, and these are these got a good following. Like, there are people today that still want the parts and pieces.
Is there a barcode on it?
Yeah, this one's not much. This is only 15 bucks. I mean,
I was gonna see if it was doing anything on Amazon.
I bought it because they had it for 99 cents at Savers. They think
wow,
this is
that's
garbage.
a rare. Savers, if you're listening, that's a rare occurrence now.
And
we don't see that often.
Ago. They must have thought this was just with plastic.
I think they forgot to put a 9 on it.
Yeah, maybe. So that's why I picked this one up. It's going for about 15 plus shipping. It's actually on my eBay currently. I got 2 watchers, so hopefully it'll pop soon.
Make like 12 bucks profit or something.
If you see these in a bag, they'll have like. Here, let me open it up for people and let's just see what the parts look like.
Open it up.
God, put these in here tight. Now, mind you, this is a small set, but they have like there's the motors in there, the wheels, they have the wires, and this is basically with little propellers, little connectors, and stuff like that. So if you see these parts in bags, or you see this box on a shelf and it's less than $5, always, always, always buy it. You don't even have to look it up. I promise you, you don't have to look it up. Just buy it.
I went to the thrift store probably 3 days ago, and I picked up a bunch of toys, and I surprised Vinny. Well, it wasn't a surprise, he kind of knew, but I was like, I'm gonna give you all these toys, just pay me whatever I paid for it. It was like 43 bucks for a whole bunch of toys.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. You got a great
I'm gonna make sure this camera's good, but talk to them about what this is right here.
Okay, so these colorful dinosaurs that you see here are toys based on a TV show called Dinosaur Train. And about 2 or 3 years ago, I discovered Dinosaur Train, and it's a very popular toy, and they do get good money. These 3 here are battery operated, and they have little sensors on them that they can interact with each other. You turn them on, you face them towards each other, and they like kind of talk back and forth. They're really cool, really cool. So Steve spent $5 on the Boris. His name's Boris. He's a T-Rex. He's always orange. He spent $3. I forgot this little guy's name, and he spent $3 on this Stegosaurus guy right here. So 3, 6, 11 total, and just this guy alone sells for 30. This guy's about 15, 20. This guy's about 15, 20. But if you see these and they're less than $5, I would suggest buying them.
I was so surprised.
The only issue is testing them. That's the only issue. Like, I've never had one that doesn't work, so I can't speak to if they will work or not, but I know that all of them that I've picked up have worked, and I haven't had any issues, so I hope
So I'm
nobody else
concerned
would have an
with,
issue.
like, if I'm in the store and I see this and I look it up, because I was surprised when you told me. At first you thought it was like 50 plus, but it was a little less,
Yeah,
right? It was like 30, 40 or something.
A while ago it was 50 when I first started.
But
it
I'd be
came down
concerned,
to-
like, taking that, like, how high of the risk is it to, like, because obviously, you know, for things like this, you need a screwdriver to undo it and stuff. I don't know
Which
if you,
everybody should have in their household. If you don't have a screwdriver in your household, go buy one right now.
But do you bring it to the thrift store ever and, like, have batteries in your pocket, or is that just
You
crazy
can
person?
do that. Like, if you had a little, like, fanny pack or whatever the cool thing nowadays to hold stuff is, I don't know what they would be called. You could do that. I mean,
Fanny
that can
pack.
easily be done. Just make sure the batteries are worked, tested brand new, put them in, see if it works. That's actually a great tip. Why waste the time and bring it back and spend $5? Me, I've grown my business enough where 5, 3, and 3, $11 is not going to make or break me, so
Yeah.
I will take the chance to save the time. But if you are overly cautious, great idea. Bring a screwdriver. Make sure you have a Phillips and a flathead just in case they're different kinds. And that's it. So be
cool.
on the lookout for those.
That's super cool.
Those are Bolo items. Dinosaur Train, look it up. Familiarize yourself with what the characters look like. There's a bunch of different other characters. And
I was
even
shocked.
Even if you find the little PVC ones, PVC is polyvinyl chloride, they're like a little plastic figure.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like 3 to 4 to 5 inches tall. Those even go well, and they come with a little train set. You find anything Dinosaur Train, just buy it. Period.
Awesome. Cool. And before we move on
And
to
that's
this,
in a guide.
in the what?
In one of the guides.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So for anyone who if you don't know what the guide is, we've created probably you've created them about 4 guides over the last couple of years or so. They're all still up to date. They're all very relevant. So definitely check them out. I'll put a link below. We have Top Secret Toys, Toy Brand Profits, Toys Exposed, and then our latest guide, which is Toy Treasures. So I'll link them all up. Is there any guide that you would recommend people start with, or
The first guide I did, but
Toy Brand Profits?
yeah, Top Secret Toys is probably the best guide if you have a lot of competition in your area or the toys are a little obscure in your area. I guess
Gotcha.
if that makes any sense, because the first guide is about like knowing your Barbies and your Power Rangers, kind of easing yourself into it. The second
Yeah.
guide is like my bread and butter that I keep in my back pocket that not many people know about. So, and then the latest guide, Toy Treasures, is just another compilation of stuff that I've came across in the past year. I come across them all the time. Like I could have another list.
Yeah.
You know.
And just so you know, these guides aren't just like a list of like 40 toys buy them. Like he goes and describes like what to look for, what to avoid, selling prices, there's pictures. I mean, these guides are all like, I think the average one is like 150 to 200 pages. So they're very long. So I'm gonna get behind the camera and I wanna show this last item right here and bring you in. And
So what you bought was Connects Education Solar Energy, what looks to be the complete set. I mean, the manual's here. The teacher's guide is brand new and sealed. You have the CD, you have the CD in there. You got the wheels. It looks like you got all the wires, all the parts. It looks, to me, it looks complete. And it's, Connects is, if no one's familiar with Connects, it's a building system that, this one is motorized with solar energy. So it's like a learning thing. And we can't find this exact model being sold or has sold. So
it's like similar ones, but not the exact ones.
but this theme, this solar energy Connects theme, is well over $60 to $70 for the sets that they sell for. So it was, I would have bought this. Steve bought it.
Oh, so it was good.
I would have definitely taken the chance. Yeah,
It was all
It's
risk
15
versus
bucks, and
reward.
Usually, you see this price, $15. When I'm messing with toys, I usually don't pay anywhere near that for toys.
Yeah.
Just to let you know. But something like this, where the price is literally triple, quadruple your money, I would definitely take the chance.
Gotcha. Awesome. So hopefully you guys found some value in some of this toy content here. We just shot a video on a bunch of Door Explorer stuff. You'll be able to learn about that soon.
So recap, we got, look out for Tommy big loaders with the chassis. Look out for the Capsellas. And look out for the Dinosaur Train Interactives and PVCs. And look out for these Connects education systems, solar energy, and there's some other ones in their box with manuals. So
awesome.
that's about
and
it.
For anyone who wants to learn more about this, watch our free videos. We have tons of free videos. For folks who want to, just get the shortcut, check out the guides that Vinny's created. He's put his heart and soul into these. And I mean, these are not like, I've purchased some guides before and it's like 30 pages and it's just,
it's a rip-off.
Before we were creating these guides, we did our homework on the market to see what was available, and it was absolutely pathetic. And I'm not naming any names, but there ain't any toy guides out there that even come close to what Vinny's created. Not even 5%. And I'm not being cocky. I'm being honest.
That's
so
great.
For folks who want to learn more, check out the links down below. We're going to include some discount codes as well for you.
And if you get the guides and you go out to the thrift store, guaranteed. Like, these are not items that you're not going to find. You're guaranteed. I will guarantee right now, you can send Steve an email and call me out. If you get the guide and you go to a store and you don't find at least one of the items that is on that list and make your money, then email Steve.
And we'll give you a refund.
Yeah, I'll give you a refund and I'll send you a profitable toy.
For us, we really want to impact people. And, I've taught everyone about clothing. I've taught everyone about books, retail arbitrage, but Vinny's the toy master. So let's do this. We'll see you in the next video. Much love and see you soon.